good off the back rim and in. 7 points in the game. Fox with it. 20 points for him. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Here's Wembanyama. And the rejection by Gafford.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Wembanyama. The Mavericks making the shot. The kick out to Harper. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
For the screen on Barnes. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Gets it to go.
Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for San Antonio. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Vassell on the wing along with Johnson. Sohan is out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Harper in at the 1 spot.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Castles checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Gafford sets the pick for Exum. Thompson up top. Pulls up. Offensive rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Exum passes to Marshall. Looking to end the run. He lays it in.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
San Antonio leading by 6. Harper kicks to Vassell. Good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Now, I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here, matched up against San Antonio, is how they'll tip off the new season.
Yeah, and last year they had major trouble with these guys. I'm not sure how it happened, but they didn't win a single game against them.
Yeah, extremely embarrassing. I mean, a team that, by all rights, shouldn't have won a single game took them all. You know that's in their heads as they take the court tonight, for sure.
Scoring. And also, they were in the top 10 when it came to fast break points. You had to be ready to get back in a hurry or this team would run it down your throat.
And Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball, never played out of control. Pass to Washington. Over Johnson. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Washington.
Boy, with good mechanics and a nice high release point. Washington has a pretty advanced mid-range game.
San Antonio calls timeout. Mavericks making a switch here. Christie's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Wembanyama's checked in. Now here's Harper. Defense right on him. for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And Gafford throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Harper's shot's good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Exum. Lets the three fly. Sinks the three-pointer. Exum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Driving the lane. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Vassell's got 4 points this quarter. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Here's Castle, defended by Christie. Vassell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Oh, you look at these role players. The Mavs have Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Anthony Davis comes in for Christie. And it's Hardy in for Exum. Pass to Castle. To the paint. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And a miss there off the inbound.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Now, here's Marshall. Pass to Davis. Davis doing his thing inside.
When he's at his best, Davis is in attack mode, getting to that rim and playing with power down low.
Outside Harper. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's Sohan missing. Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Davis. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Castle. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists. Tonight. Here's Hardy. Scoreless thus far. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Johnson is checked in for the Spurs. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Harper. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. In the third spot, the Spurs.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside.
Wembanyama. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys,
too. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Sohan. Outside, Fox. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple two. Checking out the numbers for Keldon Johnson. Good season for him last year. Averaged 15 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
That's good from Johnson.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
How about that dunk? I mean, you don't see that every game, but Russell looks to flush when the chance is there.
And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 22 points.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Here's Russell. No good off the back of the rim.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And it's Sohan missing.
And you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
You know, sometimes you forget about how big Clay is as a guard. I mean, he can take a hit and still finish shots down low.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Now, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox.
And let's take a look now. Anthony Davis's numbers. Last season, he played outstanding. And he ranked in the top 15 in points per game. One of the league's premier offensive threats.
And as you said, a top 3 rebounder last season. He just seems to know how the shot's going to come off the rim. And he always hustles to get there. Fox kicks to Barnes. Back to Fox. Driving inside. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. Wembanyama has got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs. So looking it over. For the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama, too easy.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Fox against Russell. Thompson, a screen on Fox. Russell from long range. Can't hit that one. And so it's San Antonio with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from Lee.
Welcome, everybody. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up. And
that'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Thompson is out there with Russell. Then it's Derek Lively. And there's Davis. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Mavericks trail by 12. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Thompson misses.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Castle. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. De'Aaron Fox, number 1.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
Covered by Vassell. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Back to Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Clock at 6. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Vassell.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Things have been bumpy coming into the second half now. 5 straight misses.
Here's Fox. Pass to Castle. The kick out to Fox. And here's Barnes for 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's the drive. Here's Lively. Count the basket. Lively's got 6 points.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Fox against Russell. Barnes looking around. Here's Vassell. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. 8 points for him.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. A crossover. Another shot, and it's Lively laying it in.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Fox. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Fox has got 28 points for the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
At least you need to honor Davis's three-point shot because he can make those.
To the wing right side. Here's Castle. Banked in off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 16.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Thompson inside the line, and the jumper falls for him. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. 17 points was their biggest margin. Going inside, here's Wembanyama. It's tipped. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact. But, boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player.
Barnes, screen on Russell. Wembanyama, right side. Wembanyama, deadly inside.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Russell passes to Davis. Over Barnes. And it's Davis missing. San Antonio leading by 11. He takes it in. Fox from outside. Wembanyama against Lively. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
A different look for Dallas. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Davis. And it's Dante Exum in for Russell. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Castle. Out to the wing. Now, here's Washington. Defended by Sohan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
And he's good on the three ball.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Here's Lively. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Here's Exum, and he makes good on the layup. Exum's got his second bucket tonight.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Spurs leading by 12. Here's Fox. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Exum deciding where to go with it. Lets it go. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Vassell outside. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game. Now, here's Exum. He has 5. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Vassell. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Mavericks trailed by 19. Pass to Lively. Five to shoot to end the run. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. Here's Marshall. Pass to Washington. Bangs home the trifecta. Washington's got 11 points.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Fox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dante Exum. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And the Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
No one gets from point A to point B faster than Fox. His explosiveness helps him on the break.
Exum kicks to Marshall. Here's Exum. 5 points in the game. Inside, here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, how about Washington and his production, but playing with a lot of heart, too. Working hard for every hoop.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Olenek, he's checked in for Wembanyama. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Washington. Launches it. Here's Gafford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he can't get the first one. Williams, he's checked in for Hardy. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Vassell, the pass to Sohan. Three-pointer, Fox. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Vassell's got 13 points now in the quarter. Here's Williams. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the San Antonio Spurs. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for San Antonio, Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Harper is out there with Castle, and it's Johnson in at the small 4. Pass to Harper, lets it go with the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Like we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
Here's Harper. Plays it up off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 19.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Williams passes to Exum. Williams kicks to Exum. Four on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Here's Zohan. No good with the triple. Mavericks trailed by 19. Here's Marshall. That one good for 2.
I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Exum passes to Washington. Misses the layup. Spurs leading by 17. Johnson in the corner. Back to Harper. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Harper with the steal. One-on-one here. And the dunk by Zohan.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Mavericks making a switch here. Hardy's checked in.
Hardy.
For 3, Marshall. A 3-pointer is right on target. Marshall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pulls up. And that one's good. Hardy. San Antonio leading by 14. Harper up top. Stolen by Washington. Now here's Hardy. Defended by Wembanyama. Hardy passes to Exum. Now here's Hardy. He's guarded closely, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 4 assists now tonight. Harper up top. Here's Wembanyama. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Now here's Hardy. He's guarded by Harper. Here's Gafford. And the shot goes in. And here is Harper. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Hardy, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Olenek, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. Vassell, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Fox in for Harper. The rebound by Johnson. Spurs leading by 16. Vassell outside. Pass to Johnson. 17-foot shot on the way.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Fox against Russell.
I got the help side.
To the middle. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Love the dunk from Lively, not just settling for the layup.
Fox against Russell. Fox kicks to Vassell. A 3-ball. That's good from Fox on the assist by Vassell. Fox has got 41.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Elbow shot is on the way. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Dallas. Here's Thompson. They get the rebound. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Wembanyama comes in for Olenek. And Castle is subbed in for Johnson. Pass to Vassell. To the inside. Barnes. And Davis sends it back.
Expert timing by Davis on the block. Right when the ball was at its apex, he got it.
Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Outside, Fox. Vassell outside. San Antonio again missing. Davis looking for an opening. They get a hand on it. Fox with the steal. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Fox finds Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. lays it up and banks it in. Wembanyama's got 12 points in just the second half.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
Here comes your Gametime crew.
Thompson passes to Russell. And Lively now top of the key. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Spurs leading by 17. To the paint. Here's Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Fox has got 43 points. Now Russell. Guarded by Fox. Fires from deep. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And stolen by Wembanyama.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for San Antonio.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for De'Aaron Fox.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
First foul. Kevin Vassell. First personal foul. 15 fouls.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. P.J. Washington comes in for Davis. Exum, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Hardy in for D'Angelo Russell. Takes the 13-footer. Harper, no good. Here's Exum. Dallas again missing. Outside Harper. Pass to Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Johnson surveying the floor. Off target with that shot. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
that make the trade boom. For real, can't wait for my to hit. That's it. Why you way too hot for all this? We lit. Young right nigga, speaking that fact. Oh, I'm the voice. On my end, can't turn my back. Never had no choice. I'm the young black king on the come up, they come up. And when I drop my the truck's gon' go up, go up. If the label let me drop, I swear the industry some ops. And when I get that label money, I'm getting it for you, not as a cop. I'm tryna get my deal before my EDD run out. I ain't saying if they ain't talking about them out. Be like on the shade room. YBS Quinn, that's the that make the trade boom. For real, can't wait for my to hit. That's it. YBS way too hot for all. We lit. Young right nigga, speaking that fact. Oh, I'm the voice. On my end, can't turn my back. Never had no choice. Okay, mama, I'ma do the dishes. The dishes. I'm praying on my knees. I have some wishes. That know the name. That got the fame. And even with no L's, I'm cruising in my lane. I'm tryna get my deal before my EDD run out. I ain't saying if they ain't talking about them out. Be like on the shade room. YBS Quinn, that's the that make the trade boom. For real, can't wait for my to hit. That's it. YBS way too hot for all this.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. Here's what the Houston Rockets have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And for that game against the Spurs, that will be game number 8 on the schedule for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things by then.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. They've got Thompson. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Van Vliet in at the 1. And for San Antonio, at forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Wembanyama in at center, locking down the middle. Well, Grant, still very early. How long do you think it takes these teams to form an identity?
You know, B.A., it really depends on what the makeup of the team is. How many returners are there? Do you have lots of new faces? Is it a lot of the same players but a new coach? Those things make a huge difference.
Van Vliet against Vassell. Van Vliet outside. Eason, pass to Thompson. Now Şengün. Outside Eason, the 3 is up. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Castle, defended by Thompson. Thompson with some nice D. And the Rockets with possession. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Here's Castle. Barnes with a screen on Thompson. Here's Castle. Pass to Barnes. Unable to get that one. Thompson with some nice D. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with the Spurs head coach. We talked about Fred VanVleet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle, just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Well, they missed their first 4 shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go down.
Here's Durant, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Rockets have gone 1 for 3 so far. And it's Thompson penetrating. The shot. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Castle's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference, De'Aaron Fox.
It's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Şengün. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Just a menace around the bucket. Şengün is so hard to stop down low.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is. And just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years. And it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
And the second free throw is good.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Now here's Van Vliet, coming off a 12-point game. Three on the clock. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for San Antonio.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Now here's Van Vliet. No points so far. Pass to Thompson. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Yeah, taking care of the ball has to be their #1 priority. But they also have to stay aggressive. You have to strike a good balance.
Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
The kick to Durant. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Fox up top. Guarded by Van Vliet. Fox the pass to Wembanyama. Out to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Goes back up. And that one drops. Wembanyama's got his second basket on the night.
Well, you know, for such a big guy, Wembanyama has excellent body control.
And Durant gets it to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Fox feeling it out a bit. With the drive. Over Van Vliet. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Tipped!
Well, you could see how Şengün read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
The rebound by the Spurs. Stolen by Van Vliet. And Şengün gets it to go.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
San Antonio trailing here. Fox outside. To the inside. Here's Barnes. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Eason. Shoots from the block. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
What a swat. As Wembanyama refines his defense, more and more shots are going to be in danger.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer.
33 points last game. On the wing, Thompson. Van Vliet outside. Back to Thompson. Lets a 3 fly. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. Wembanyama screen. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Such an unpredictable player. Fox enjoys toying with defenders and bullying them in pick and rolls.
Rockets trail by 5. Thompson outside. Here's Durant. The basket's good. Thompson. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Houston making some changes. Okogie's checked in for Thompson, and Holiday subbed in for Van Vliet. Here's Harper. The kick out to Johnson. Fires from deep. On target from range. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Johnson. He's always a threat from out there.
Pass to Okogie. Şengün with it. Now Holiday. He's covered by Fox. Here's Eason. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Outside Holiday, from outside the arc. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. Johnson on the wing. Now here's Sohan, defended by Şengün. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Rockets. 7-point differential. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie.
That's about as all
here tonight. Fox against Holiday. Wing shot on the way. Durant, no good.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Harper. Sohan outside. Pass to Johnson. Fox against Holiday. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 6th assist of the night. Durant surveying the D. With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. Joining us. We played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
San Antonio with the ball. 6-point lead. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
They pulled ahead more than a couple times in that one, but never managed to build out an insurmountable lead.
Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Harper in at the 2 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. Free throw's good for Fox. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to bucket of the night?
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Here's Fox driving to the basket. It's hauled in by Houston. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker. And then he doesn't force things offensively. And that's why he's had one of the highest shooting.
Horford, a screen on Fox. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Rebounded by Johnson.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Outside Olynyk. Takes a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Not just a low post threat. Olynyk is also capable of doing damage with his jumper.
Now Van Vliet. Yet to see a basket. Thompson, no good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Fox. Yes, sir! Fox finishing.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Inside. Thompson passes to Okogie. Oh, there's the alley. The kick out to Van Vliet. Clock at 2. Rebound by San Antonio.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
And Harper gets it to go. And it's a 10-point San Antonio lead.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. break here. Let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. The Spurs, second.
Well, they put a big emphasis on quality passes last year. We saw consistent high-level ball movement from them.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Van Vliet, the pass to Horford. Capella with it. Looking to end the run. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
The kick to Olynyk. 4-3. Counted from distance. Olynyk's got 6.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Sohan outside. Van Vliet against Fox. Back to Sohan. His first shot coming late. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Horford, right side. Thompson with it. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Capella. Horford outside. There's the 3. Harper pulls it in.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Graham.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Here's Harper. Back to Fox. Over Van Vliet. Horford pulls it in. Rockets trail by 9. Thompson passes to Capella. The shot's good. Capella's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Olynyk. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Harper. Alperen Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Durant comes in for Okogie.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet against Fox. And it's all from 3-point range.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
Wembanyama against Şengün. Vassell outside. Here's Castle. Barnes passes to Fox. Here's the teardrop. No good on the shot. Horford with some nice D. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. They trail by 9. Horford against Fox. Horford passes to Thompson. Here in the quarter. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Fox. Thompson with the block. Decent one situation. Here's Vassell. Pass to Castle. Now Vassell fires the 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Durant. KD splashes the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Fox. Yep, that one's good. Fox has got 16 points now.
Beautiful move there from Fox. His speed and handles are a lethal combination.
Horford outside. Pass to Durant. from deep three-point range. Rebound by San Antonio. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul of the game. Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. Finney Smith checked in for the Rockets. San Antonio leading by 5. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Now here's Vassell. 14 points for him last game against Houston. Over to the left wing. Here's Castle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Şengün. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. The Spurs are great at drafting and developing, and in selecting Stephon Castle with the 4th overall pick, they've made a play on upside. He's a versatile wing defender. Shooting and his position were the question marks. Can he be a primary playmaker? Will his three-pointer prove to be reliable? Guys will see, but the Spurs are very excited to bring Stephon Castle into their program.
A star talent. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Eason's checked in for Houston. Thompson comes in for Finney Smith. Durant, no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Here's Harper, and he drives in. Good. And now it's a 12-point San Antonio lead.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Outside Eason. Van Vliet scanning the floor. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
And clearly from mid-range, Van Vliet seems pretty comfortable. As long as he likes the angle, that's a shot he can make.
Here's Harper. Pass to Castle.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game. Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Durant against Vassell. Puts it up from the high post. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Slick dribble move by KD, allowing him to convert.
Here's Harper. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Harper. Here's Castle. No good there. Thompson with some nice D. One second left. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Spurs. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
You take a look at the Spurs, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
Splitting the first two games, this next one could indicate which direction they're headed. Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Houston Rockets.
Well,
glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Taking a look at the Rockets. We've got Alperon Şengün, Fred VanVleet out there with Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason, and it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Eason, yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Thompson outside. Back to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate it.